From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Now to the plate, Gary
Seattle,
Cox.
Center fielder.
And we are set for
Gary
baseball here this
Cox.
evening. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a well-pitched game. Somebody's got to step up and be the guy that changes this and says, we are not losing on my watch. That's what you're looking for.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Stepping in now, number 30.
Number 30.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And another foul ball. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, number 3, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. None out, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So striding in, number 2. He readies for his first plate appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Nate
Now at
Walker.
the plate, Nate Walker. First delivery to him on the way. To short. Correa is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. The 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Full count now. 3-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Lays off 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0 delivery. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Derek Lowry is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, we're looking at a hot ball club. I mean, they're 3-0 on this road trip. We're looking for a 4-game sweep. This is going to tell us a lot about this team. Do they have that killer instinct to put somebody away and get that 4-game sweep?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Lee is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Into the box now, James Harden. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses 2-1. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Full count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Seattle leads this one 3-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros.
Up next for
And
Seattle.
yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Cox. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging.
30.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless. Standing
in now, number 30. Ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Had the green light, 3-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitor's dugout. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They lead it 3-0. Here's George Springer looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he got him.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting fifth.
And yes, they move
Designated
players
hitter,
all over the field. They
Carlos
love to shift
Beltran.
heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full. The Mariners lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch on its way.
That's
and a ball 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Walker into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
So we got him swinging. Brian McCann becomes out number 2 this inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. In now, Nate Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Nate Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One and 1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
One strike.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Chris Davinsky answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Nelson Cruz will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. From the stretch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Mike
At the
Zunino.
plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, James Harden, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that misses 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
First and second now, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping into the box, number 30. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, number 3. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 2 will be next. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, number 2.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Nate Walker.
Shortstop.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next
Here's
for
the third
Seattle,
baseman now, Kyle Seager.
hitter,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cruz is camped under this one. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here now is Mike Zunino. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson: 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
A runner at first with no outs here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 30. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Altuve, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Nope. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 8 and the Astros 3. Ready for another shot now. James Harden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
James Harden.
Pitch on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's George Springer. He swings and grounds it to short. Walker comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Michael Feliz.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. That's wide, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Standing in now, number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now batting, Nate Walker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Yeah.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall, and punt it coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To short, hit hard, scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Mariners 11 and the Astros 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off as Drupal Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1, here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 1-2. And that one's buried in the dirt.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cox on the move. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out with the man at first. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros leave 1, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Gary Cox will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 30.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in to try it again. Number 30 on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that.
Right fielder,
nice job.
Michael Lee.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Felix Hernandez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Felix Hernandez.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Soft liner towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Riding in once again, James Harden. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's George Springer, the head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 2 for 4. Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High pop up. Number 3 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Mariners are on top, 11-4. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, number 2, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Number 2.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now in the box, Nate Walker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Runner at first here, one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Seattle leads this one 11-4. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. Line to the right side. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Seattle Mariners get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Derek Lowry gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.